quite the road to get here, and seeing the experience that you have makes it all worth it. But wait, Izzy, hang on. Did we forget something? Did we forget someone? Is there somebody? Do you guys know who?
The theme of my opening talk was about multi-generational dreams. And being here at this conference was a little bit of incredibly reassuring at the way in which we have so many different generations, so many different cultures, so many different people from all different communities all working together. And it's clear that the vision that we have is really going to take our lifetimes and lifetimes beyond that. There was a point in time around 25 years ago, before the research started up again, and I was wondering, was the vision of psychedelics as a way to contribute to healing, a way to contribute to consciousness change, was it just this vision that was the hippies in the 60s and it was really going to be fading out and that it would be seen by younger generations as just kind of silly ideas that these people had, that psychedelics could make a contribution? And it really worried me, and I wondered about that, because this was at a time where nothing was really starting, things were being blocked and shut down. And I taught a class in 2001, the only time I've ever really been a teacher was at New College. And it was just so reassuring to see that the young people there were interested in psychedelics. And then I had this thought, how could I have been so doubtful or so uncertain? Psychedelics have been around for thousands of years, and there's been massive efforts to try to repress them and to try to keep them from being mainstreamed, and yet they've been kept alive by indigenous cultures, by underground therapists. And so I realized that crisis of faith almost, that this was just a blip of history that was really wrong, and that it will be really continuing. And I'd say the most other part of this conference that's been so impressive to me is the mood of hope, the mood of the future, the mood of moving forward. And I felt like this conference, we didn't plan it this way, but it's been at a good enough time after the disasters of the FDA and the Massachusetts Initiative going out, after the defeats, we've had enough time to kind of process that, try to learn lessons, try to see how to go forward. And so I felt like this conference has been, and I wasn't sure it would be like that till I got here, that it was about hope and what to do in the future, that we're reconstituted and figuring out. And I think there's this sense that we need each other all over the world, but that there will be a lot of opportunities for growth that will continue. And so I just want to express my gratitude to all of the staff for being able to produce such an event. It's been a little bit stressful on our side. But it's almost like the stress that you feel ahead of time, it makes it so once you're there, it just kind of disappears, and then you can enjoy and see. So it's been absolutely a time for celebration, and I just want to express my gratitude to all of you for coming, even after the message got a little bit mixed. And the world needs this more than ever, and we are here in this multi-generational team to continue to go forward with each other, with people from opposite ends of different cultures. And just as one tiny example, one of my favorite moments of this conference was with Rick Perry, so the Republican former governor of Texas, the one who's really got this $50 million from Texas for ibogaine research. And so I had a little bit of a moment to share with him that my, at 2023 conference, one of my favorite moments from that conference was when Rick Perry was speaking and Governor Polis and I were behind on the stage watching them talk, and Governor Polis leaned over and whispered, and he said, "How much did you have to pay him to have him speak here?" And it was just great. I said, we didn't have to pay him anything. He's here because he believes it. And so for me to tell that this year to Rick Perry, that was one of my favorite moments from before. And I think we're all here because we believe it. And we're here from different sides, different communities. And if we can bring this out to the world, which we can, we'll see how much we have to celebrate and to be grateful for at our next conference. So, thank you.
Thank you so much for your comments. All right, y'all, we're going to end this ceremony the right way with some music. I'd like to invite Marks, Cassidy, and Claudia Cuentas to the stage to close us out with some vibrations. Please hold this with the reverence it deserves.